Welcome back to another Ironman mini guide on the channel, guys, and today we're going to be talking about fishing Karambwans. Now this is a very easy method to obtain decent food on an early and low level Ironman. Now Karambwans themselves, if you don't already know, they do heal for 18 points each, and they also can be eaten with other food in the same tick, so they're a combo food. So you guys probably already know this, but if you're going bossing, you can eat a shark and a Karambwan at the same time without it delaying you, which is really nice because that would be, for example, 38 hit points in one tick of eating, which is absolutely perfect. Now, what's so good is the fact that these have a low requirement to catch and a low requirement to cook. I'm going to show you exactly what you need and how we're going to go about doing it. Now, to start with, we're just going to talk about the basic requirements to be able to catch Karambwan, not including quests. We'll talk about quests after. Now, to be able to catch Karambwan in the first place, you're going to need at least 65 fishing. Now, 65 fishing isn't hard to get at all. On an Ironman, a lot of people go for 99 before they even start their account properly anyway. So a lot of people will probably already have this, but if you don't, 65 fishing is the requirement, which still isn't much at all. Now, once you have 65 fishing, obviously you're going to want to be able to cook them. Now, to cook them, it does actually have a requirement of 1, but the higher the better. They don't stop burning until 93 if you're using the Hasidius House range, as well as cooking gauntlets, or 99 with the cooking cape. At my level, a 73 cooking, I rarely burn them when I'm using them on the Hasidius House range, as well as cooking gauntlets equipped. So that's very, very nice. Now, once you've got the stats to be able to fish Karambwan, you're going to need the quest so you can actually go fish them. Now, there's not many quests to be able to do this in the first place. Just to be able to catch Karambwans, you're going to need to complete Tybro One-Eye Trio, which is a very easy quest, but to complete that you do need to require to complete Jungle Potion, which is very easy, and to do Jungle Potion you need to do Druidic Ritual. So it's just 3 quests, 2 of which are very, very quick quests. Type One-Eye Trio is very quick as well, but it's slightly longer than the others. Now, once you've done those 3 quests, you now have the ability to catch Karambwans. Obviously, you've got to find a way to do it efficiently now. And to do it efficiently, you're going to need to complete Fairy Tale Part 1 and part of Fairy Tale Part 2. Now, don't worry about this. To complete Fairy Tale Part 1, you don't need very many requirements. There's a few quests you need to do. I'm not going to name them all off, but Fairy Tale Part 1 is the quest you'll need to complete. Now, once you've done Fairy Tale Part 1, you need to just do the start of Fairy Tale Part 2. Now, this quest, it may say it has some high requirements, but you don't actually need any of them to be able to get access to fairy rings. Start the quest, and within about 5 minutes into the quest, you have access to fairy rings permanently on your account, which is perfect. So now that we've got fairy rings, how do we go about fishing Karambwans? Now, to start with, we're going to need the bait to be able to catch Karambwans in the first place. If you guys don't already know, you are going to need what's known as raw, I believe I pronounced this right, raw Karambwanji, something along those lines. Now, these are very, very easy to fish. Like, you have the fishing level if you're getting Karambwans in the first place, and of course, from doing the quest, you're going to have a Karambwan vessel to catch Karambwans. To be able to catch the bait, you are going to need a small fishing net, and you don't need access to fairy rings to do this bit, but it makes it a hell of a lot easier. Now, the fairy ring you're going to want to go to is going to be CKR. Now, this is just south of Tybro One-Eye Village. Now, I'm expecting you to already have fairy rings if you're planning to do this, but where you're going to catch the fish is actually just north of the fairy ring. Now, I'm sure many of you have already done this before, but if you haven't, I'm going to show you exactly where you do it and exactly what it's like. You're going to need a small fishing net to do this. They're very easy to get. You can get them from fishing shops, and you can find some spawn in the wild, and you're just simply going to sit here and fish them. You can get so many of these per hour. It's not 1 per Karambwan. I'm not actually sure what the math of it is, but it's a different amount every time, it feels like. But you're going to get absolutely loads per hour. If you were to sit here for an hour, you would get a massive chunk of these. You only need to be here for 5 minutes and you can get a hell of a lot. Obviously, once we've got these, we're going to need to then go fish the Karambwans. I'm going to show you exactly my route of doing it, where I bank, and roughly how I go about it. You've got your Karambwan vessel, you've got your raw Karambwani to be able to fish Karambwans. Now, this is exactly how you're going to go about it. All you're going to need on you is like I said, those 2 items and a drum and stuff. That is literally all you need. If you've got anglers, you might as well wear it. It's 50 experience per catch, and anglers, I believe, will make it up to 51 per catch. It's not a major difference, but I suppose if you do loads and loads of fishing, it will, add up. Other than that, you're going to need absolutely nothing else. Now, I suggest starting at Zanari's bank. This is the bank which I find the best. You don't have to worry about using Ring of Jewelings or anything like that, and it's probably slightly faster than using Ring of Jewelings in all honesty. So, you start as an Irish bank, you got your items in your inventory and your drum and stuff equipped. you'll run to the fairy ring inside of Zenaris. Now, from what I'm showing you now, you guys have probably already figured out what we're going to be doing. Now, the fairy ring you're going to be using, I believe, is DKP. We will double check that. But I believe it is DKP. Yes, it is DKP. Now, this is in Karamja. It is south of Point Musa, or Musa Point, sorry, and it is by the Gnome Glider. Now, once you're here, you are literally right next to Karambwan's. The Karambwan's fishing spots are here. You know what? I'm not actually sure if they ever change. I've never seen these change. But you'll come here, and you will start fishing Karambwan's. Now, depending on how AFK you're doing this, a lot of Ironmen will normally do this AFK whilst doing something else. It would depend on experience rates. I don't pay attention to experience rates because on an Ironman, for me, just gathering as fast as I can is all I care about. I don't care about the experience rates. This guide is specifically for gathering food for your account. It's nothing about fastest experience or how much experience you get. If you guys are interested, go try it out for yourselves and you will find out the experience rates. But they can't be too awful because it's 51, 52 experience with anglers per catch, or 50 normally. So it's not the, it's not the worst, and we catch them fairly fast. But as you can see, once we do this, we'll pretend we've got a full inventory. You've just got a full inventory of Karambwans. You'll then go back to the fairy ring, go back to Zenaris, bank your items, rinse and repeat. You will never run out of run energy because by the time you get there, by the time you catch an inventory, your run energy will be, pretty much replenished back up. Now, doing this, you can get a hell of a lot of Karambwans fairly fast, and it's a very, very good food. It's two hit points healing underneath a shark. And if we look on the, the fishing guide, to catch shark in the first place, you're either going to need 76 fishing, and that takes a hell of a long time to be able to get sharks fast once you've got 76, because it is a slow process. Or you're going to need 82 and angler set to be able to minnow fish them, which obviously I'd like to do at one point. But if you do both of these methods, you get a combo eat of 38 points in one tick, which is absolutely insane. But that pretty much is the guide for you guys. I hope it did help. It's a very nice fishing method. I highly suggest you do it AFK when you need food for your Iron Man. It can help with Slayer if you don't want to prayer flick. It can help with questing. It can help with so much. Food is such a big thing you need on an Iron Man. It's so important, but it is very, very easy to get once you know a few decent ways. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button, drop a comment down below, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.